Good afternoon. We're going to be working with the difference quotient with a quadratic. I went ahead and picked one that was a little more involved. Then I'll also include one without me talking that just kind of takes you step by step. Now when you're setting up the difference quotient, we start with that basic formula. Sometimes I'll give you variations to it, but it's still basically the same thing. I'm going to divide by h, which is the distance between two specific x values. I'm going to find f of x plus h. I'm going to subtract f of x. Now my f of x is really simple. X squared minus 2x plus 9. Probably the hardest part is representing the f of x plus h. And remember, f of x plus h just means go find function f and replace the x with x plus h. So I'm going to have x squared minus 2x plus 9, and the x is replaced with x plus h. Okay? Now, the number one issue with simplification is this quantity right here. So I'm going to use FOIL off to the side, and I'll illustrate that, or up above real quick. I'll illustrate that without talking through it. So as you can see from up above, this simple x plus h, the quantity squared, requires FOIL. And so when we actually go to do the simplification of this entire thing, I'm going to make a nice big fraction bar. I'll put an h on the bottom. This x plus h, the quantity squared, becomes x squared plus 2xh plus h squared. So that is the x plus h quantity squared. Then we have minus 2x minus 2h plus 9 minus x squared plus 2x minus 9. If I've done this correctly, you're going to find a lot of simplification. For example, x squared minus x squared, 0. We have a negative 2x and a positive 2x. We have a positive 9 and a negative 9. So I'm left with, very simply, a 2xh plus an h squared minus 2h all over h. I notice there's an h in common. A lot of times I'll see people try to cancel, which is inappropriate because the main operation is division, and division cannot cancel into addition subtraction. So instead I need to think about factoring. So I'm going to pull out a common h on the top, and I'll have 2x plus h minus 2. And in the denominator I have an h. Now the main operation is division and multiplication, so I can cancel that common factor of h and leave simply 2x plus h minus 2. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the result of the difference quotient. That's what I'm looking for. So it's more of a formula for the slope at a certain x value and then to another point h units away. So this is actually a formula for the slope. Okay? And that's the kind of thing you would expect to see. Make sure that you're thinking about this factoring. Very important. And that's it. That's one of the harder ones. And I'll follow up. I'm not going to talk about the next one, but I'll include it in the video so you could look at it.